Hello, fellow Thunderbird enthusiasts. Hey, today, this is Nick. Today I want to talk about putting in a floor pan. Now, I am no body expert, and that's for sure. But I did this myself. This is the first time I've ever done this. And I got a lot of advice from a local paint shop. And I learned several things. One of the things is that you can bond them in, glue them in, and not weld them in. And I've got another car here that a body shop fixed, and they also glued in the floor pan. Now mine was a little bit more extensive than what they did. I had to actually repair the floor and repair the bottom of the rocker and repair it enough so that there was a ledge that the floor pan could sit on, because the rust went down into the bottom of the rocker. Now you can see that I had to fix the tunnel, and my welding job has a lot to be desired, but that's underneath the carpeting, and I have to still finish it off, but it worked. I was able to fix it. But anyway, I just wanted to tell you that you can glue floor pans in, and you do it with this stuff. It's called panel bonding adhesive, and you put it in a gun. See, it's got a mixing nozzle, and you put it in a gun, and you have to get the gun. And if I can get the damn thing out of the box, which I can't. Okay, sorry. Here's the gun. It's the gun that shoots. It squeezes both tubes together, and you know, squeezes it out. It's kind of like fast urethane, but it dries real hard. And anyway, and then I use the screws to hold it down for it to dry, because you have to hold it in place. You know, the panel's a little bit warped, you know, and like when you put one end down, the other end lifts up. So, and then you have to sand. The glue can only stick to bare metal. There can't be any paint. So I sanded the edges of the metal underneath to bare metal, and the floor pan to bare, everything's bare metal where the glue is. And then the same thing underneath. Underneath, you can see the repair underneath. I used the panel bond adhesive under the car as well, and I'll eventually take the screws out. And then I have another body seam sealer that I'm going to use. Here's the repair I had to make to the rocker. I put a piece of metal underneath because the metal on the bottom of the rocker was bad, but this lip was not bad. It was only this metal piece, so I fixed that and welded it in. It's a much better weld this time. And then the seam sealer I'm going to use over this stuff is this here. Gray Sure-Seal seam sealer. So I'm going to put a thin layer of that over everything. I'm going to spray everything with a epoxy primer. This is you mix it, you pop that in the bottom, and it mixes it inside the can, and then you have to use all of it right away, and it's an etching primer. So I'm going to spray everything down with the etching primer, and then after it's all said and done, I'm going to use the Body Shuts rubberized coating to spray the bottom of the car. And I may even do the interior floorboard with it, maybe, just to give it an extra coating. Anyway, this comes with a gun right here. You put it in the gun, you hook it up to your air hose, and you know, this goes on here. And I know people that have used, I've never used this myself, but I know people that have used it in the past. So there you go, man. Just some tips if you wanted to do it yourself. Some products you can use to get this done. Okay? Hey, thanks a lot. Good luck, you guys.